What's up, everyone? You know who I am. I'm Jack Slater. Yeah, the comic outlaw. Check us out on YouTube, man. And right now, we're going to go into the world of weird. The Sensational She Hulk, number 25. Guest star in Hercules and the God of Thunder himself. And as you've been reading the issues, and probably not, She Hulk has had a wee bit of a crush on Hercules, and now she gets to see her man crush in action. How will that go? She Hulk and of course her sidekick Wheezy are asleep. This is nighttime. Wheezy's in her own apartment, and she hears a thump, a weird energy, and then all of a sudden she sees green eyes. And this is the middle of the night, so she knows something is wrong. So all these demons begin spilling out. Suitcases, cameras. It looks like they're going to go on a tour and take a bite of the Big Apple, if you know what I'm saying. So all these demons just start spilling out, oozing out, causing all kinds of chaos. Meanwhile, Jennifer's asleep in her own bed, having one of those dreams about Hercules. And just when she was about to get it on, Wheeze calls her. Of course, And She-Hulk's a little disappointed in this because she was about to get to the main part of the dream. She was about to eat the main course, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, Wheeze calls her, tells her all about the demons. And she gets real worried because there's a crush on the phone. So she's getting ready to go over there and kick some butt, wondering what's going on. And of course, Wheeze kind of tells her that Thor's over there, and she jumps up in her sexy nightgown, puts on her shoes, and decides that she better go over there to make sure Wheeze is okay. And of course, get a little time with Hercules, and of course, Thor. Anyways, as she's getting ready, this scientist, he's been in a few of the issues. His name's Brent. He has a big crush on She-Hulk. He's obsessed with her. I guess back in the day, she used to have a crush on him. He snubbed her. And now his fragile little ego can't take the fact that he can't have her as She-Hulk. Poor guy. So, he's making plans, kind of stalking her. And, of course, all the demons are coming out of nowhere. They're carrying their king in the car, just having a good time, tearing stuff up, ripping things apart, doing what these demons do. And of course, they're also touring around too, so they're grabbing stuff, stealing things, and Thor and Hercules are trying to deal with it. Thor is kind of upset because Hercules still assumes they're partners, which they're really not. He's more of an annoyance to Hercules, but you need every hand you can get in this situation because these demons are just coming and coming and coming by the hundreds. And one of the demons decides it'd be fun to smash some kids with a car. She-Hulk, of course, stops it, pushes them aside. And there's just a lot of chaos and confusion. And it's basically what these demons do. So she pushes them out of the way, stops the bus, smashing it. And she thinks that Thor could take care of himself, so she rushes into Wheeze's apartment, breaking down the wall. So Wheeze is going to have no place to sleep tonight, if she gets sleep tonight. So she comes crushing through the wall. She sees Hercules. Wheeze is telling him off. Hercules is a bit of a sexist. And Jennifer just passes out. Brent runs up there, worried about Jennifer, I guess, and then he opens the door and goes, "No!" Like a straight Darth Vader, "No!" And of course, Hercules is waking up She-Hulk, since she passed out. And this guy is starting trouble with Hercules. It's kind of funny. She-Hulk wakes up, kind of says that she has the worst nightmare. She describes a guy with a beard. She realizes that it's not a nightmare. Hercules is actually there. And, she's about to jump back into the fray. And Hercules, of course, says something sexist, saying that this is a man's work, and this pisses She-Hulk off. I guess the dream is much better than the reality, if you know what I'm saying. So Hercules jumps into the fray. Brent tries to use that big brain of his, saying that this is a dimensional portal. Maybe he could shut it off, blah, blah, blah. Trying to show off for She-Hulk. And this is the point where she realizes that she's fought these demons before, a long time back with Beta Ray Bill. Very cool. And this is where she figures out that there is a way to shut this portal off. because they've done it before on different occasions. And Thor is just basically going to town beating the crap out of whoever he can. But the demons have overwhelming numbers, and I love how She-Hulk just picks up a bunch of them and throws them. And there goes a building. Boom! Yeah. Join in the chaos. I hope that building wasn't occupied, because damn. Anyways, this is where Thor kind of spills beans and says that Suitor, basically Thor's big enemy, is the one that's responsible for this, and this happened a few years ago. And this is where they get the idea to kind of seal up the portal, but Thor's and having it Thor's in full combat mode, just beating the crap out of everyone. This is where She-Hulk kind of spills the beans as well, and explains that this happened years and years ago. She's trying to get everyone's attention, but of course Hercules just stands up there and boldly declares the battle between Zeus and this guy happened a long time ago. The portal's closed, and that's a problem with crossing in from one plane to the other. Sometimes you come in at the wrong time. Time works differently in different dimensions, and I guess they missed the boat, so they're getting whatever they could steal, and they're going right back. Hercules, of course, gives himself a pat on the back and tries to hit on She-Hulk a little bit, and of course gives her a nice little spank on the ass. And who can blame him? But then She-Hulk rightfully returns with her own blow, but not to the butt, just to the face. Bam! And of course Brent comes out of nowhere, gives her a hug, and puts his face where he probably shouldn't. She-Hulk kind of dumps him too, saying there's nothing going on between them. This leaves Brent all alone, and She-Hulk without a man to call her own. And one of these demons pop out of nowhere, grab Brent, and suck him through the closet. And they say, should we rescue him? Well, maybe later, as they head off to She-Hulk's apartment so Weeds could grab some sleep, as well as She-Hulk. And that's our story. And what's going to happen the next time this World of Weird? We will find out, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.